extreme triathlon. So it's mountain bike, trail run, and then an open water swim. So those are really kind of like what I have my eye on. Yeah, I'm just kind of trying to find like the hardest things out there. I've done, have you ever heard of SwimRun?
No.
So that's a crazy event. SwimRun is like so many miles running and then open water swimming. So I went 2 years ago in the fall. I did their SwimRun World Championships, and that's over in Sweden. It's off the coast, and so you're swimming and running between like 40 islands. So it's a total of 40 miles, and then 6 miles of open water swimming, and you're tethered together with a partner. So like from me to you, there's a rope, and you have to stay tethered.
Really?
Yeah, and I don't think I've ever swam more.
Hopefully you get to pick your partner, right?
Yeah, well, I was supposed to do it with an ex, and that didn't work out. And so I went and I like told the race director, I was like, hey, I still really want to do this. I've kind of been training up for it. And so he's like, we have the perfect person. And he's done this. He's a coach for SwimRun. He's done it, 6 or 7 times, which is crazy. So he was the perfect person to kind of like lead me through this race. But it was one of the hardest things I've ever done. That much like open water swimming was crazy.
What are the safety factors that are put into place? Because I mean, if you're pushing your body at that level, right, there's got to be some sort of...
I'm sure there's like specifics on their website of what,
right.
like I don't actually know, but
just don't drown.
I know there's boats in the water.
Keep swimming.
That was that's why he's a French man, and he so I could barely understand him either. And he basically told me, put your head down and look at the rope and swim. And I was like, okay, I can do that. And then don't drown.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow. That's cool. Is there any video of like people doing this, or do you have any of yours?
They did. I think they did like a documentary on the year I did it, and it's really cool, and it kind of just shows the race, and like there's male female partners, male male, and female female, and these people are incredible swimmers. So I was told I'm a strong swimmer, not a fast swimmer, but I'll take that because I didn't drown.
Hell yeah! What's it called again?
SwimRun World Championships.
I got to see this. This is something I don't know about. Is it always overseas, or do they have them in the U.S. too?
They kind of transition more to the U.S., so there are some races in the U.S. and most are overseas. Not all of them are as long as I did. A lot of them are shorter, and then you qualify for the championships. So let's see, 20... I'm at the start of one of them. I can't remember, 2021.
Now, from a financial standpoint, are you doing a lot of this on your own dime, or?
Yeah, I do have sponsors that kind of help me get to certain races that are like either, like very popular, well-known. But otherwise, yeah, it's usually on my own dime as well.
And then is there like serious prize money that's involved or anything like that? Like, is there a chance to...
Sometimes. So for some races, so like World's Toughest, there's always prize money. Some of the bigger races, there are...
oh my gosh. Running with a mask.
I think it's this one, the 2022.
Oh, they made him do it with masks during COVID?
Right? Ooh, yikes. Yeah, I'm
you might have to turn it
one.
down a little bit, Jeremy. It's cranking.
Like this, I think. Your body can keep going, but it's the mind that usually breaks. And so if you can keep that strong, keep that willpower, you can keep going.
This being the mother of all swim runs, it really kind of sets the tone of what other swim runs should achieve to be. That they don't dictate the distances onto nature. Nature dictates the distances of the course.
För att klara det här så behöver man nog göra sin hemläxa.
You know how beautiful that is.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, so this is through the mountains then, yeah? Or is it...
Islands.
Islands.
Through islands. And they're not marked either. Because I asked him, I was like, where's the course? He's like, what do you mean? And I was like, well, like, does anyone groom the courses? And he's like,
so
no.
navigation's part of it.
Yeah.
That's super cool.
Through the woods and then you get to the water, and if you were doing a trail run, you'd stop and be over. But it's not. You get to keep going. Yeah, you just keep going.
All right, Jeremy, you might have to kill the volume because I think we'll get YouTube copyright stuff. We've been getting nailed lately.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's no fun.
It means we're growing. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. Yeah. Wow. So what's the point of doing this with a partner? Is it just, it's how they've set up the race?
Yeah.
Or, okay.
I mean, and I think it's a lot tougher because like I said, you have to stay tethered together or within a certain distance of each other.
Okay.
And so when you're swimming, that's, difficult.
So what's your recovery key to like, do you have certain things? Like I'm a big fan of element salts and like some of those sort of like
during a race?
During a race,
Yeah.
like to get electrolytes, and they have those goo packets. They got all
Yeah.
kinds of different stuff, right, set up for that. But like,
Yeah, so throughout the years, definitely tried different ones. It's kind of whatever works for your body when you're pushing that hard for so long. This last race I did was a 8-hour Tough Mudder in Saudi Arabia, and that was
what?
like,
Really?
yeah, it was crazy. It was